time it is. Uh-oh. It's Sunday. You know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be doing some painting. I guess let's get over here. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Art with Mad Mel. I am the Mad Man himself. Thank you very much for being here, and we are going to be painting tonight. Yes to the yes, indeed. Man. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Yeah, we're going to be working on a couple of things, okay, as time permits, right? So, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on this pretty picture here. We're going to finish this tonight, right? And then, time permitting, and if it doesn't take too long, which I hope that doesn't take too long, we're going to get it back to this sucker right here. Mr. and the Witness, we're going to finish that. So, 2/2 of a whole that's almost done. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the board. What do we have that's almost complete or done? I got to show this to my client today. Their 3 pictures are basically finished. I got this one to almost finished and this one to completely do, and then I seal it, and all 3 of these are done. So those are done. I have someone that's interested in getting this, and these 2 up here still working on those. So this will probably be the next thing that I finish. I'll do a video of. I made a video of this one. You gotta edit it. It's very long, okay, but it is worth it. So I'm gonna do some really good chopping up of that, as well as I got a video for this one too as well. This beauty right here. So these will be some time lapse that you guys can get to watch, and then we will probably start working on this next week, you know. And then after that, I'm looking at my schedule to see when will be a good time to start doing that 6-hour stream that you guys wanted to do with the Terminator picture. So we're going to be looking at that. So how are you guys doing this weekend so far? I'll let you guys, we'll talk for a little bit, you know. And because I got some stuff, I'm trying to clean one of my pins, right? Trying to get the pins clean. So, but yeah, I hope that everybody had a good weekend, or having a good weekend. Some of you, this might be your Friday. Some of you, this might be, tomorrow might be going back in. So, you know, whichever way, I hope that you guys had a good weekend. I had one. It wasn't too bad. I don't feel like listening to this. Yeah, we're going to be listening to a lot of electronic music today, so yeah, there we go. This is clean. These pesky tips, man, I'll tell you what, you know. But yeah, had a good weekend. Got a lot of stuff done. Got that picture done. Got to spend some time with the Duchess. We were playing Grim Dawn with some friends. Had a little LAN play earlier, and we got another friend of ours hooked on Borderlands 3. So now we got a whole bunch of people we've been converting over to that game. So that's what we've been doing on our free time when we have the time. So that's been fun. And other than that, yeah, we've had a good weekend. I think this is pretty much clean now, so we can go on ahead and get over here. Waste no more time, right? I hotkeyed on my stuff, so let's see if it works. Hey, look at that. So I don't have to lean all the way over anymore. So, like I said, we're going to get started back on this, right? And don't mind this thing. Like I said, I was cleaning up a little bit, but we might do some color. I don't know what we're going to do here yet. Music is too loud. It's always loud. Never can get it to work right. Never can get it to act right. There. How's that? That's as low as I want to have it. I'm not going to go any higher than 35 because it's stupid. I don't get it. Some songs are louder than others, some are not. There, how's that? Is that better? Hopefully it is. Oh well, we'll see. So where we left off is that we're working in this area here, right? So this is where we're going to be working. We're going to start with putting some more line work in here, and then we'll try to darken it up. I need to get this separation here for this knife. And you know. There we go. So we might have a little bit slower of a night tonight just because the fact that it is, you know, Sunday. People might be doing stuff. Ah, yes. Hello, Zetarius. Welcome. Yeah, people might be doing stuff, so, you know, we may have, it'll pick up soon. People will start to see, oh, the madman's working on something crazy over here. The ventriloquist. There we go. Hold on. That's what I wanted. To get into the chat. There we go. I think the stream's doing okay. I don't really need to worry about that too much. What is this? Oh. This is what it is. Excellent condition, huh? There we go. Alright. There we are. Alright. So, I think I want to try to do the same thing here that I did before. So, we're going to try to do that effect again. I was looking at something. Let's see here. Hold on, I need to shake this up. It's separating. Calligraphy ink is so tough. It got really... You gotta make sure you shake it up. And it really needs to be mixed up. It's not something that... It separates easily. You know, you don't want that to separate. So there we go. I got that. Now it should work. Ah, yes. Look at that. Much thicker. You see? Much thicker. And look, it's not as watery. You see that? It's not watery when it's applied. Yeah, it was separating. And as you guys start to do more with art, you'll start to notice your tools whenever you're using them. Because everything that you use as a medium, be it your ink, you know, brushes, these are all tools that you use, right? So you start to realize how your tools work, and that makes you a much better artist, because it's all about understanding what you're using and how to use it. And some tools you can manipulate and use in different ways, you know? So I always say don't get flustered, just take your time. And I'm bad with that. I practice what I preach with that, because I am terrible. I have no patience whatsoever sometimes. I'm better than I used to be. I used to be not so good. I was much younger then too, so there we go. These are things I notice while looking at it. I get a lot of time to stare at this, right? So I see little things, and I'm like, oh man, when I get a chance to, I'm going to take care of that. So what's our topic tonight to talk about? Give me something mad to talk about. I want to talk. I can say I had a good day, so I have nothing to rant about. So, there's that. I know someone like, oh, boo. I love the Mel rants. But not today. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this brush. One of these brushes. I think I was looking at these because I had to wash all my brushes before we started. So I was thinking maybe I would take one of these longer brushes and just kind of, you see what I'm saying? And I'll just do it lightly, right? And get that off color because now it gives it that Raggedy Ann look, you know, kind of like worn. Oh, look at that. Like that. That's looking nice. I'm trying to remember the story I read. It was an article. Damn. It's eluding me. I can't even think of it right now. It was a stupid story I read earlier. If it comes back to me, I will make sure to write it down. So that way, we'll be able to do something about that on Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those 2 days, right? So, man, don't you hate that sometimes? You're just like, man, I can't wait to talk about this, and you got something like you like, oh man, I promise I won't forget this, and all of a sudden, boom, you just forget. What a silly thing we do as humans. Well, if you guys are liking this painting, right, and you're like, damn, I don't know how much Mel's going to charge for that to get the real deal, don't worry. I will be making copies of this, so that way it can go on the store as well. So, that's probably what's going to be going on over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be doing some photos, getting some things together, make some new items for you guys. Make it easy for you. So, oh god, here goes Mel talking about buying stuff again. Yeah, I am. Also, there's about to be a mug sale soon. So, keep an eye out. There's going to be a mug sale. I might even do something on the show. Might give a coupon code away. You know, you never know. Might do something where, I don't know what, people talking online and stuff, and we have a good conversation. All of a sudden we roll the wheel and Boom. You might win. Someone might win something. Who knows? Get a coupon. No. I think of fun things to do. You know. I will say I've been following this new guy on YouTube. This new kid. I call him kid. He might be young. He might be older. I don't know shit. You know. But anyways, I'm following him. He's an artist and he does gaming and stuff. It's interesting to watch. And it's nice to be able to see someone who's starting up like I did. And he's only got mug sale. Yes indeed, mug sale. We'll talk about that more in a minute, right? But yeah, it's nice to see someone that's starting up and being able to be like, hey, good job, or throw something in there from time to time. And I like that. It's nice, like something that I get to give back that I had when I first started out. Sometimes I had a few people pop in, and I had some people that were other streamers, that I knew that popped in. Still do, and it's nice. It's nice to get some support, We're gonna whiten this out a little bit. I know it's like, but Mel, you already had that solid black. I did, right? I did, but I want there to be like a contrast of like light and dark. The mysterious, the duality. I want the duality in the picture. I want it to look like it's supposed to feel. Hey Sloth, welcome. Yes. So, board's open. Anyone that wants to have a conversation, whatever. I want to talk. I want to talk tonight. I want to jabber. I want to yak. I want to have ourselves a good time. I want us to have some fun in here. So somebody put something in there to chat. Someone give me something to talk about. A topic, something. I don't care. Rubber shoes. Inflatable balloon dummies. I don't care. I don't even care. I know there's a delay, so take your time. Because how do I know? Because I look at the videos sometimes. Yes, sometimes I like to look at the videos to make sure, just to see what you guys are seeing. And I don't watch them long. I mean, that's psychotic, right? It's like watching myself. I'm watching myself right now as I'm streaming to make sure the health of the stream's good. So I don't need to sit there and watch myself all the time, but, I do. I like to look. I like to see. Look and see. And that's all. Who said look and see, and that's all. Boom. Hey. Baron Samedi, yeah. Now you can, that's all you hear. Heat-seeking goose missiles. Okay. So, they could work. The only problem that you would have is during winter months, they wouldn't work that well. Because they're going south. But if they are going south, then all your ordnance will be fine. And if you go north, well, you're kind of screwed. You're not going to do well. Northern targets, you're not going to do well. But I mean, it's possible. You could. I mean, people have been weaponizing animals for a long time. What in the world? Oh, stream health is acting silly. But yeah, I don't know. Goose missiles. Could it work? I mean, I think so. I think it would be possible. I don't see why it couldn't be. Is it disturbing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing's more disturbing than seeing a flying animal with something man-made connected to them that's not for, a good time. Some people think missiles are for a good time. They're not for a good time. I don't think they are. I don't think they are. But that would be the problem. And then seasons would suck because you couldn't really tell. Aviation would get bad because what if you have an armed goose and it's flying in a restricted fly zone, and then boom, you have yourself a air-to-air collision with a goose missile. Can't use Top Gun references anymore. You can't call anybody goose, because if someone yells goose in a plane, they might think you're talking about a goose to man missile. Yeah, I'm trying to think what a goose to air missile would be. Because, the surface to air is the SAM, right? So, I don't even know. It just sounds weird, and I don't even want to say it out loud, because what if it's like some type of slur in a different language? I don't want to say that. I ain't doing that. But anyways, whatever that would be, because I took some thought. I'm like, I could say something. Someone would be like, I'm offended and I don't like that, and then we have to deal with that. And I like to stay away from that kind of trouble. I don't want to deal with that if I don't have to. But I don't know. Let's see, something else. What else you guys got? That's good. That was good. That was good, Sloth. Good start. I like that. Came in strong. Who else got something? Throw it in there if you get a chance. Like I said, I know there's a latency, so take your time. I'm not going to try to rush you guys. If I come up with something, I'll start rambling. Dadgummit. Oh yeah, Duchess told me when we went out today that I had I didn't realize I had some paint in my hair. That was funny. When you are the life of an artist, it's not like pretending to be. No, I am. And that you are when you end up touching your hair. You got paint in places in your body that that you're not supposed to have paint, but you do. And, it's like, where is it? And it's in some bizarre place. Like, oh man, it's behind your ear. Oh man, it's on the back of your head. Like, in my case, it was like, it's on the top back part of your head. And I'm like, top back part? And I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. My head was itching while I was working on that commission piece. And I scratched my head, and I had paint on my fingernails. And it didn't dawn on me that my nails were clean when I brought my hand back down. And I was just like, oh, okay. It just kept working, right? Why not? That's life of artists. Just do it. Just get in there and just do it, right? So that's what I did. I got in there and just kept doing. And boy, it was funny. I just thought it was silly. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. You can't be serious all the time. That's what I'll tell you guys. That's what we'll talk about. That's what we'll talk about. Is it alright if I talk to you guys? Is it okay? Is that going to be too lame? Tell me if it's lame. And I'll say to you guys. But then you're going to be like, Mel, but I don't care if you think it's lame. Because that's no behavior. And yes, that is no behavior. We don't do lame stuff here. Look at that. That's pretty. I like that. So, yeah. I'll think of something. It's probably going to be my turn. What is something? There we go. go. Yeah, I think what I was going to say, not taking yourself so seriously. Yeah, I would say you guys just, I wouldn't take myself so seriously in a lot of stuff, especially nowadays. You're living reckless, Mel. That's what some of you may be thinking. Mel, why are you talking like that? You're living reckless. Now, sometimes it's good. There are things that you should be concerned about, things you shouldn't be. Talk about whatever you want to talk about, my dude. Words from wisdom. Words of wisdom from the Mad Mel himself is always appreciated. Well, I appreciate that. Let's see. What's a word of wisdom that I can give you? I guess what I'm saying right now might be beneficial. I'll share something I've been working with myself with you guys and see if this might be beneficial. It's a bizarre thing. We all know this. I'm just going to go on and talk about it, and we're not going to get too crazy with philosophy and different things like that. We're just going to say what we know as a species. Okay? We all know that there's something bizarre going on in the world that we live in. We all feel it. Some of us don't want to say it because we're afraid of what people are going to say, what people may think. We might be ostracized in society, might be considered one of those foil hat people, might be considered something else, a lot of different things like that. But I can say this, you're not alone, whoever you are out there, you're not alone. There are other people that feel the same way. And I'm not even talking about like elections or anything like that, it's just in general, just something feels off. And people understand, people know. The stress of a species is felt. And everybody can feel it. Well, what do we do, Mel? Yeah, it's great that you talked about, well, what do we do? Well, I will give you what I do. Try to find something that makes you happy and find something that's beneficial to you. Like a hobby or, I don't know, learn something new. Just a new skill. Don't pay so much attention to what's going on in that world that's outside that much, because let's face it, the dickhead puppets that are bouncing around don't know. So you're really not getting any information. It'd be like if this little sucker here told you something. He ain't real. He's just a hand, right? I always put like symbolism and stuff in my art sometimes. I like people to think. Not that I want to just like in your face with stuff. I just, sometimes it's nice to just have intellectual things there. Like I always hide a little something in my work. So, but yeah, I just feel that. I feel like we don't have an idea or a concept of what it is that we are feeling so antsy about, but I think we're going to find out soon, and I don't think a lot of people are going to be quite happy about it. I think it's going to be one of those situations that everybody's going to feel like they got sold out, like, why didn't we know this? And who knows what the hell it might be. They might say that elephants aren't really elephants, that they're actually made out of, like bags of Legos. Hell, we don't know. We don't have a clue. Who knows what's going on, but we all know this. We all feel it. And you're not crazy. That's all I want to tell you. From a madman to you. There you go. So you have that. And also, drink more water. Drink more water. Everybody needs to drink more water. At least a few, like what they say, 8 ounces, 16 ounces, something like that. Drink more water. Stay hydrated. You don't know how many people are walking around here dehydrated and acting a fool because they ain't full. They're not hydrated enough. Get you some hydration. Get your life right. That's all you need, really. You get somebody not hydrated. It's like, why would you pay attention to someone that's running around, lack of oxygen in their head, and they try to give you some information, and then they're not running around with 100% cognitive capability. Don't worry too much about that. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, watch out for a lot of processed food. Don't eat too much of that. But Mel, that's all I can eat. That's all you can eat? I'm broke and I don't have any money, Mel. What do you expect me to do? I understand that. But you know, I would say also another wise thing to do is eat more vegetables. But Mel, I don't have enough money to buy vegetables. What do I do? Well, you can always get frozen vegetables. You know, something of the green nature, green beans, peas, you know, those things. I hate greens, Mel. You're not giving me anything helpful. Well, if you eat vegetables of some kind, especially the green kind, they help your body. And it also helps your immune system because, you know, we're coming into a new season, and let's face it, people are nasty in this world that we live in. And I don't mean nasty in behavior. I mean nasty by like not washing their hands. Mad Mel, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, I don't know. You know, one thing I can tell you to do is when you're out here in this world that we learned from, I don't know, a couple of years ago, you know, everything went down and shut down and did a bunch of stuff because a bunch of people didn't understand what was going on. Watch yourself and make sure you take care of you. That's all you can do. I'm not saying be selfish and just completely despicable to people. You still want to be kind because, you know, let's face it, there is such a thing as called karma. And that bitch is mean. Alright? She don't care what you look like. She don't care how much money you have. When she comes in, she starts kicking ass. Let's see what you say here. Let's see. I can attest to that. I've been eating a lot more veggies and it's helped me with losing weight. That's great. That's great. There's these two items me and the Duchess have had. It's Daily Green. It's not like the you know, like the two letters and a number, right? I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to give them free publicity, right? But it's one at the top that most people get sponsored on YouTube with. You know, they usually get a shaker and then the letter number. See, I'm saying it this way because, you know, if you guys know who I'm talking about, like, you know, the big streamers, they always get promotions from AG1. But, you know, people who have AG1 sponsorship, usually, you know, that's what they use. I don't use that, but I use something similar. But if you get yourself like some type of greens regimen in your diet, it helps with your digestion, especially if you're over 28. Because let's face it, you get over 28, stuff starts slowing down, and you're not going to be as young as you think you are. And you want to take care of yourself if you can. You know, shut up, Mel. Keep painting. I don't want to hear you tell me anything. What do you know? You're an artist. You don't know nothing. And you know what, Steve? You're right. I don't. Well, let me tell you something, Jim. Okay? Listen, Douglas. Every time... Why does his name keep changing, right? All right, Frank. So, let me tell you what. All right, Jim? Yeah, you just keep doing that. And I do that to some people if I get annoyed. I'll start saying different people's names every time I respond to them, and then they'll get pissed, and it's a whole mental game. But that's a different thing. That's a different situation. But I'm telling you guys, just take care of yourselves, okay? Who knows what's going on? But you know, you want to try to be healthy, because we're going into a different season, and you know, especially with Thanksgiving coming up, or you know, however you want to call it, and the holidays going to be coming up soon. You know, it's beneficial, and that's my advice. Now, here's the bad side, the flip side of it. Drink as hard as you can if you're of age. Don't drink and drive, of course. That's just idiotic. You know, and it's not recommended to eat toast in the bathtub. You know, they say that surge protectors don't really work that well in wet environments. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I wouldn't recommend driving a car without the windshield tires. And I mean tires like made out of rubber. You can make them out of concrete or steel or whatever you want to. I wouldn't recommend it. Also, the doors being on the car, seat belt, steering wheel, brakes. I wouldn't recommend driving a vehicle without any of that. Probably parachuting. Yeah, parachuting with no parachute is probably frowned upon, except for in Europe, which I think that's acceptable. Wearing your pants on your face backwards is frowned upon in some countries, except for Venezuela, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, these are things to just be aware of in your life. Yeah. Yeah. Also, if you come in wearing a hat that has a star on it with a bunch of deer, you will not get free coffee because you are a Starbucks, right? So don't do that. They will call the police on you and you will go to jail. Let's see what else is here. What if we don't take care of ourselves? What happens then? What if you don't take care of ourselves? Well, if you don't take care of yourselves, you basically will just become a statistic. And the worst thing to do is to have an opportunity and then to let yourself just deteriorate. Now, I can't say much. You know, some of you might be like, well, you don't understand my situation. You don't understand what's going on. And you know, there's a lot of things that go into that as well. But, you know, if you taking care of yourself is the bare minimum. You know, some people, and I know I've had friends that had trouble in the past with things, situations, relationships, and a lot of it came from them not taking care of themselves. You know, I can't go and do this, or I can't go do that. I don't think I can do. No, because you're not taking care of yourself. Women don't want to talk to me and stuff. You know, you haven't bathed. Take care of yourself. I try to talk to women or try to talk to dudes and they don't want to talk to me. And this goes both ways. There's even female friends I've had that have done this. Oh, I'm trying to talk to this person and they don't want to talk to me. You know, you got a bad tooth. You know, that's embarrassing. And it sucks. Like, we're all humans. We all got weird stuff going on with us. And, yeah, end up a t-shirt. Yeah, exactly. What does ending up a t-shirt mean? Well, unfortunately, in most black society, or most people, but you see it more in black culture, if someone dies, they usually make t-shirts for the person, and that's kind of a thing. You know, if you get murked, you get turned into a t-shirt. So, you know, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to quote, you know, terminate your service of existence, you just say, I'll turn you into a t-shirt, which has the same implication. If you know, you know, right? So, you know, one of those things. All right, so now we're done with that. We got this hourglass touched up, and now we're going to do this rut, right? And we've only spent 40 minutes, so not bad. Not bad. Gotta let that dry. So that's the reason why we're moving on, because I don't want to keep piddling with something that I can't do nothing with. You know, so I'm quite thrilled. We have reached 217 people. 217 people, guys. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much for being here, watching, being a part, communicating, being here on lives. You guys are really awesome. I know I talk about this. I talk about my stream all the time. I sound like a broken record. Sometimes it's bad. Try not to over talk it, you know, because it's one of those things I get a little cautious about with other people, because, you know, my life's different than others. I think streaming, if you are a streamer and you're doing this like as as a thing, an actual thing, not just like a hobby, but you really put some work into it. Yeah, I guess it can get rough. It can get time consuming, but it's a lot of sweat equity, man. A lot of sweat equity. Gotta put in time and effort and work. I think video editing is probably the hardest, but it's a good skill to learn. I mean, you can use that for many different things. So, you know, many things you can learn. I mean, shoot, I know some people that do the editing for others. They make a video, do these little clips, like 10, 12. I have one friend, I will not say his name, but one friend, he's an editor for someone, and he does their videos, like literally edits and puts them together and all the finite nice stuff, you know. And he thinks it's crazy that I do it myself, like I can just record, but you know, he's like, well, you're doing something different in a way, so it's a little bit easier. I don't know, but ultimately, you know, it's like, yeah, I'll take all the clips that the guy has, and you know, from his stream or whatever he's recording, and I'll just piece it together because he doesn't know how to do it, and it's a nice skill to have. You know, you can do so many things, and it's very lucrative to have, like business wise, be able to, you know, photo, video edit, or any type of editing. You know, editors are needed. You know. Good talking, guys. Good talking. Anybody got anything else? Anything else you want to throw in here, chat about, yak about? And while you guys are doing that, I want to go and give me some good old-fashioned Jolly Ranchers. Because why not? Just grab a handful of them, right? Grab a handful of them, kid. I want to do this since I'm hoarse. See if I can do this. Grab yourself a handful of those Jolly Ranchers, kid. Take down that Metal Gear. I can only do that whenever I'm like really hoarse, like if I'm stopped up. Colonel. At least I've been told I sound like him. I don't know. Maybe I sound raspy and nowhere close. But that's Snake from Metal Gear Solid series, for those of you that don't know. Gave it a try. Some of you might be like, man, he needs to shut up. Just keep painting. But no. There we go. And see, the neat thing is this carpet is not really a carpet. Like I said, it's what the hourglass is wrapped up in. So, there we go. Got one of these sour apple ones, but I think it got a little too hot. It's real tacky. That's the only thing about Jolly Ranchers I hate sometimes is they get too warm. They get real tacky tasting. And it's like, ugh. Like, why? There we go. Look at that. That's nice. Oh, wait. I like that.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, what we got here? Have you ever wanted to play a game that's like Dark Souls, Final Fantasy, and Oregon Trail mixed together? What? Mixed into one. You should try Fear and Hunger. Dark Souls and Final Fantasy and Oregon Trail. Interesting. How much is that? That sounds like that game would be expensive. For all that you get in that. But I mean, shoot, there ain't nothing else worth playing right now, so I mean, dang, I might. No, I think you're wrong, Mel. I think that there's things to play. Not really. I'm been quite jaded with video games for a hot minute. All right, so this might be something that might be right up what I need. Because I've hit a point where I'm just like, ugh. As sad as this is, I've reached a point in my life where I'm like, man, I don't know if gaming is it for me anymore. And that ain't normal. Like, I still game, I do, but like certain stuff, you know, like AAA titles coming out and stuff I don't get excited about. Everything I like now is all either emulators so I can play PlayStation games, and well, one of my friends showed me something that's awesome that I can get a handheld like emulator machine, so that's cool. But yeah, I like all of that. I hope it's not that expensive. How much does that cost, Sloth? Let's know Let's know what the price is. Don't keep us in suspense. If it's free, I might check it out. If it costs a little coin, well, I can do that too. And you can help by going to the Etsy store and buying at least $35 to get free shipping. And if you need the link, well, I can help you with that in just a moment. Here, let's go on ahead. But I would say I would hold off on that because I am going to do that sale, so I will throw that up later. Let's see. The first game is only 8, and the second is 12. I finally figured out where to go. I'm gonna have to start from my first save. Wow. Wow, an infected wound? That's crazy. But see, I don't mind a game that actually has something like that to give in the game. There's some games that want to do that, but they don't execute well. And we all know that. There's always been that one game that you're like, man, if it could just execute something just well once, I would pick it back up in a heartbeat, but it never hits that mark, right? So you're always left lacking and wanting. And I have a list. And something I really feel like the gaming industry's just not doing too well right now. One thing definitely, Steam needs to be able to fix their whole return policy. Steam's trash with that. How the hell are you going to know what a game's going to do in 2 hours? How do you know if that game is going to be any good or if it's going to be garbage? How do you know? How do you know? Like, what is this? I hate that. I never played a game that I knew if I was going to like it within like the first 2 hours. I'm starting to figure it out. Probably hour and a half in. Still trying to understand what's happening, right? What you got here, Sloth? Let's see. Oh, and if you lose your legs, you might as well start back from a previous save. And thankfully, there is a debug spot left in the left hand by the devs that you can take advantage of. Well, that's good, at least. That's really good, because sometimes they don't have the manager in there, and then you just SOL and it sucks. And some people like that in games where they're like, I don't get that has to be as hard as it can be. I like to die at the title screen. Just I turned on the game and it told me I died. This is the greatest game I got since I got Shadowgate. Some of you may or may not know what Shadowgate is. Shadowgate Forever is is one of the very first games I played. I never played. Actually, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt was the second game I ever played in my life. My very first game was Shadowgate. So, I started off on the hardest shit you could possibly think of, which was dumb. Like, I don't even understand how... during that time, nobody really understood what the hell was going on with the video game. It's like, oh man, look, there's a little, gargoyle on the front, and... there's some swords and fantasy stuff. My uncle didn't know what was going on. He just said, oh man, Nintendo game. Well, he'll like it when he gets old enough to be able to play. That was a neat little gift I got before I even knew what was going on. So yeah, I got the Nintendo the year I was born, which is 85. I got it for my first Christmas that year. I had it. Couldn't play it until I got to be like 4 or so, but whatever, it didn't matter. I mean, shit, I got it. Actually opened the box in 80. Let's see, if I was born in 85, I think I was like 1989, 90 when I got to open it and understood what the hell it was. I got to see it, but actually open the box, play it, yeah, that was it. Shadowgate caught my eye. I saw this old box pixelated looking dude trying to jump around in there, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. And then I see this like creature on here, and I'm like, oh wow, that's neat. And that got in that game shouldn't have been playing it. It was just too advanced for me and gave me nightmares. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it gave me nightmares. And like, man, I wouldn't tell nobody else it gave me no nightmares. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And you see something creeping around in the dark that has like a big head and big huge black eyes and lanky body, and yeah, okay. Anybody going to haunted houses this year? Not a big fan of haunted houses, and I'll tell you why. They don't scare me. I just don't like being in tight, enclosed spaces. I'm too big for that shit. Alright? I am. I don't need some small child man bodied person jumping out of the dark with a chainsaw that may or may not have a chain on it. They say it don't, but I don't trust nobody. You know, I don't trust a man in a straitjacket, and we got plenty of those in this facility, right? I'm gonna put that up. Now we can go back through here with some more black and touch up some stuff. There we go. Has included a pin. Let's see. Yeah, different tip. Now we recorded this song down in the lobotomy chamber, you know, and that's actually the one of the machines. That's the robot man that usually does the shock therapy. That's him making the buzz noise. Nah, I'm just messing around. I don't know. This song's neat. Oh, well, duh. Look at me. Look at me. I'm special. I just tapped on the lid. Damn. Alright. Some simple touch-up stuff, and then we're done. For the faces, I don't know what I'm going to do yet for those. Still, there we go. Alright. Now we need thicker lines. So, alright, so how's that look, guys? How's this look? You like it so far? Look alright? Let's zoom it in. Would you like me to get closer? I even did a little something on the side of his head. I still gotta fix that, so. But I might actually make this cracked open and put something red there, like, you know, like his head's, like there's nothing there like the void. Actually, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. Yeah. There we go. So you see like his head's slightly exposed, right? There you go. So you see it's all like slightly crushed, right? Yeah, I like what's going on here. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alright. So, let's get this man situated. There we go. Whew. This is actually looking kind of good. I almost don't want to let this go. There you go, there's some crackage in the face, right? So a little distress. Now we're going to make it eerie. Now, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? I can tell you how I'm going to do that. Let's see. The trick to making fear is subtleness. You don't want to be lewd with everything, you know, that's supposed to be creepy or scary. After a while, you lose the finesse, right? You gotta keep this subtle. You gotta keep it creepy enough to make you uneasy, but you want to keep looking at it, right? You don't want someone to just be kind of just fed up with like, oh man, that's gross. I don't like that. Oh, this song. Oh, I like how he looks grungy, you know. It's got that like grunge white to him. There you guys go. There, I had it tilted up a little bit, but you see what's going on here, right? I'll try to hold it steady enough for me to be able to do this. Alright. Damn. Well, that's okay. I can fix it. There we go. And now, here's the fun part. This is partially a mask, but we're going to draw it. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's just 9 o'clock. There we go. Alright, well, you know what time it is. Time to put a little, I thought about it. I think we might put a little red in here somewhere. Why not, right? Oh, yeah, can't forget about this little buddy. We gotta add his little creepy deviants here. Right? Oh boy, I hope I can do this without messing it up, because I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it, and it should be able to work. So all I gotta do is just tap the eyeball. That's all I gotta do. Is literally just tap the eyeball. So now, it's frayed. Looks good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that sucks. Oh, looks like everything's gonna be done with this small one. Hey, how you doing, Sean? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're doing all right. How have you been? Hope you've been doing okay. Could be better. Well, that's not good. Still having some issues. Still having a hard time. And if you are, I'm sorry that you're still having a hard time, man. I hope that gets better for you. No, it ain't ever good. We're gonna give this just a minute. We're gonna give it a minute. Everything's kind of wet, tacky. So we're just gonna sit here for just a moment and give this a minute to chill, right? Alright. Well, don't feel bad, Sean. Everybody's going through a little something right now. They all got problems. They all got issues happening. And don't let anybody, this goes for everybody. Don't let someone, just because they say, oh, I got a problem. Everybody's got something going on, but that doesn't mean that your problem isn't valid. Alright? Don't let people devalue your issue because they're not going through your issue. But to you, your issue is valid. And so you shouldn't disregard people's, issues like, oh, well, that ain't no problem. Because to them, that is, I'll put it this way, some people, they have issues, they sit on their balls. Some people don't, and I feel bad if you do, This is the truth, it happens. Some people are like, damn, that's never occurred to me. That is wild and bizarre. There are some people out there like, man, I know exactly what you're dealing with. Oh, try and get this put together. There's this silly rug. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, trying to keep that from bleeding over with something else. Dang, look at that. Nice. Oh. Yeah. I don't know why that's even in here. Uh-oh. I guess it's time to cut that techno up. All right, now give a little buddy here some tea. And this is how we make it creepy. This is how we make it so unnecessarily creepy, right? Yeah, you like that? You like the way that looks? Oh, look at him. Look at that smile. Yeah, yeah. Detail time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, guys, I think this is it. I think this might actually be it. There we go. One more thing. Shit. This thing's trying to dry out on me. That's why I'm trying to work fast. There we go. All right. I think we are done. Finally. I'll look at it and I'll see if there's anything else. If I do change anything with this, I will show you guys in a video. But I think this is pretty daggum awesome. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got a good look at this. This is actually pretty cool. So, this one will be going on the board for sale. So, if interested, it will be there. Now, the next one. We still got, we got about 30 minutes. Shouldn't take more than that to do this. This is going to be fun. Alright. So, this gives me an opportunity to fix some stuff that I saw that I would like to fix. Go. So what you mad ones want to talk about? Anybody got anything? Because I am over here just focusing away. You guys can talk about whatever. Throw something in the chat. Funny, serious, I don't care. I don't care. Someone talk about something because I don't want to just sit in silence. If you don't mind. I mean, it's like, but Mel, you could just talk about whatever. I don't know. Like, I've been reading Vampire Hunter D books. That's like the best of anything I got. I haven't been. I say I don't really go and hang out with many people right now because I've been busy doing commission work. Like I got a couple of commissions that are coming up that I'm in the process of trying to hash out. So I don't really have a lot of outside time. Now I'm doing stuff, but now a lot of the stuff that are going on in the outside world is kind of dumb anyway. So I pick and choose. Alright, I want to get some blue. Right, I'm going to get some blue. And what I want to do here, we're going to get some glossy medium, right? Put some glossy medium down here. Here, there we go. Oh boy, I'm so glad I'm wearing a shirt that I don't care about that much. I mean, I care about it because it's Ninja Turtles, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I asked somebody to give this to me as a gift, but I'm glad it wasn't something that's, well, sucks. This medium feels like glue. Feels like I got a whole bunch of glue epoxy or some kind of mess spew all over me. But yeah, take your time. I know that there's a little bit of a delay, like I said before. If you feel like throwing something in there, please do. Hey, Volse, how you doing? Yes, we have another mad one in. Like I told everybody, we're over here trying to figure out what to talk about. Don't know. I didn't have anything planned for discussion, but I feel like talking. And I don't know what I want to talk about, but we'll find a topic. Or if you want to ask me a question about myself or about the channel or what I do, whatever you want. I like to engage with my audience. Do a pin troll into. Wait, what did you say? Do a pin twirl into a neck stab? Like that? I guess that would be it, right? Pin twirl into a stab. There you go. Lance it in the throat. Yeah. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. All for the yes. It was nothing until I found the yes. And then I felt normal. Have you or a loved one had any type of complications with art? I can't sculpt. I can't draw. I'm going to set myself on fire because my creative block has taken me over the edge. Then you need YES. The YES Institute for the Criminally Insane, Artistically Insane. We should specify that. We're here to help. One O at a time. How art is awesome and it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Now, as long as you enjoy it, it's all by how conveying an emotion or being able to convey a moment or anything like that, And what people find as being what they like and what they don't like. I know something, just speaking for myself, because I'm the only example I have, and I have no other example besides myself. That's And that's something I got over. I used to let it bother me a while back. You know, like, man, what do people think about my work? What do people think? What do people think? And I just got tired of it, you know. And I realized I started loving art more when I started just enjoying it for what I was doing. When I started this channel and I was just trying to draw stuff that was, you know, superheroes this week and something like that and this. And I mean, I have fun, don't get me wrong. It was nice to do different characters and stuff, but really I had to think about, like, am I doing this because I enjoy it, or am I doing this because I'm trying to appease to other people? And I realized, you know, like you said, Sean, you know, art is something that you don't have to be perfect at as long as you enjoy it. My thing is I got good because I enjoyed it and I have a gift. And everybody has a gift of art. Everybody's got the ability to. You just have to allow yourself not to listen to the, you know, oh, well, this person's a master. So what? Shit. Who was he before somebody discovered him, huh? Like Van Gogh and the rest of them. They thought that they were some bum pissing in wine bottles, cutting off their ears, being a menace, right? You know, nobody ever expects them. Sometimes the thing I think with artists is there's a handful that are understood and respected while they're alive. But most are either forgotten about or are found after they die, and then they become important. But everybody's got that ability. Everybody's got that talent. You just have to have that drive. If you have a hunger for something, you're going to be more vicious than any other person. And that goes for anything. That goes for job, that goes for friends, that goes for relationship, whatever it is. If you show that you have a hunger for something, you're gonna be more involved with things. So, you know, and that's the thing with art. You know, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. As you guys can see, my whole existence on this planet is to be able to do what I'm doing right here. There is no other purpose, no other reason. There isn't anything else that I can do on this earth besides me be an artist. I know my path and my trajectory. Oh, Mill, you're silly. You're not thinking realistic. No, you know, some people like to do it as a hobby. Some people want to do it as, oh man, this helps me get through the day and I don't feel stressed, or I get to spend time with my children, or whatever the case, you know. Many people do it for whatever. Some people like to go to sip and paint for a date. Sometimes, you know, like, that's something that I like to go do and watch other people sometimes paint and do things, you know. Art is expression. And that's the one thing. Never let that be taken away from you, regardless of the sad state of the world. Always be creative. Never conform your creativity to whatever system that's in the world. That's how you lose your ability. That's why we don't have the ability to make great things today. Nobody's risking it anymore. Everybody's being safe. Everybody's playing safe. People play safe all the time. And what happens? Nothing. No invention. Nothing ever happens. But you know, I don't know. What do I know, right? Yep. Well, I know. What do I know? Mister, you're looking nice today. Thank you, Mel. You know. Yes. Yes. I run over that man with a bus for the S. No, I didn't run over anybody with no bus for the S. No, I just, you know, that would be something like Mister would say, you know. Who is Mister? Who is this man? Who is this man? Okay, let's get him some. I wanted to fix his eyes, actually. Let's see. We need a red. What kind of red? Scarlet always works, right? Okay, great. So there we go. Now his eyes are red. We got that, which is good. And from here, now we need to find the blue. Like I was mentioning before, I need that certain kind of blue. Yeah, this light sky blue should work. So here we go. So a little medium. Put it with this. Medium's supposed to make it a little glossier, which is good. I wonder. Where is it? I think I misplaced something. Hold on, guys. Dadgummit. Does this give it to me? For the night. Oh well, I guess I don't have it. So we're going to do it another way. There we go. So we're going to pull a little bit there. We're going to do some science. Pull a little bit there, pull a little bit there, and a little bit of this blue, right? Well, let's see what happens. 'Cause I don't know. I've never done this before, so we're going to see if I can make something different. Okay, what are you supposed to be? This is different. I don't even know what I just did here, but it looks like it might work. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, I like that. Like Bob Ross said, there's no such thing as an accident. Just little happy mistakes, you know. Sometimes you just never know if something's going to come out. I like how this is starting to turn out because I didn't know what to do with this. Now, I had an idea, but this is much better. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, now there's an opportunity for us to try something weird. And I think this is the best time to do so. I'm getting a couple extra colors here. Got ourselves some purple, some blue. Yeah, that works. That's gonna be nice. If this works, because I'm trying to mix things together that shouldn't be mixed together or is unconventional, whatever. I don't know. It works. Seems to be working. Okay. So next part, we need to hit it with this blue. Fade that blue in with a little bit of purple. And see what we got. See if this gives us something cool. Oh, that's very dark. Couple of drops into that. We'll see what happens over here with this. Oh, now that's something. Oh boy, look at that. Now that's a blue. That's a blue. Yeah. Oh, I love it when it comes together. So I can make this into fire. Let's see, what's this? Imagine if you could get a couple of red LEDs for the eyes. Oh, I would love that. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, just yeah. No, that would be great. I ain't even gonna lie, that would be great. That would be great. Just to be able to have that. Just those yeah. Yeah, no, I would love to have that. That is without a question. Oh, that is a mess. I'm glad we got. Whoa, hold on now. Hey, hold on a second. Let's get some control over here. Not to have myself a Mach 5 mess up. That was that was dipping around too much. I could have had a situation. Let's get that out of the way. And we'll move this sucker back up here some. Yeah, this is better. You know, sometimes people ask you, like, man, I wish I knew what was going on in his head. This is usually what it sounds like inside my head. It's a song. All the time, every day. This is it. This is my brain. Just it's like always a techno party. It's always like jamming. Always. A constant thumping in your head, yeah, doom, 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 yeah. You know, it's not like it's brainwashing me or anything. Stomp, 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 turn, stomp, 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 stomp. No, not at all. No, never. Like, that's insane. Why? Nobody does that. Who's doing that kind of stuff? Oh, yeah, we still need some of that. Yeah, that's right. I have nothing to lose. That's right. You have nothing to lose. Which is true, you have nothing to lose in this world. What about my stuff? What about your stuff? It's just stuff. Just stuff. What is my stuff? It's my stuff. Now it's time for us to put some purple in here. Yeah, well, I mean, you introduced me to house music, so, yeah, I got introduced to house music at a young age, so, which was awesome, listening to house growing up. Oh. Up and down, up and down. Look at that dark purple. Look at that dark purple. Look at that dark purple. Oh, mister, what did you do?
I just wanted to open a portal. I wanted to do something different. I got tired of the realm I was in. And I did it.
And I was the witness, and I got stuck in this. Ah, hey, Fox, how are you? Thank you for showing up, bud. Hope you're doing well today. Tonight.
Donnie.
Yeah. Oh man. Which Michael Myers was that? Was that the third or the fourth one that was from? Oh man, I was trying to figure that out. I was trying to remember that. And the reason why I'm asking that is because I want to bring that up. That was the next thing I was going to bring up because I wanted to talk about that tonight. But hey, Simon, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for showing up. Oh, there we go. And yeah, this is almost where it needs to be. Oh yeah. There we go.
Donnie. Come here, Donnie. Come here, Donnie.
Let's see. In the house. There you go. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Now we're going to do the wall. So we're going to do a little bit here. And I'm going to try to do this in a way that can get both these colors to kind of just blend into each other, right? This is the idea here, is to let's see what we can do here. There we go. That looks very bizarre. Have you guys ever seen what white fire looks like? Yeah, that's what we're going to put in here. White fire. I don't know. I've never seen white fire before, so I'll figure that. Let's see. You got 100 bottles of baby oil? Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're the new P. Diddy then, I suppose. I guess that's the way to, it's like the Highlander. There can only be one greasy. I am the greasy one. You get to be him. Who wants to take that mantle of being that man? Who wants to do that? That's something. That's sad. And I'm sure he's going to go away for a while. There is probably no way of fixing that. That's human trafficking charges. You're going away. I mean, that's it. You see him later, He ain't coming back. That's it for him. Maybe him and R. Kelly can make a mixtape in prison. Maybe that's what they can do. They both can just, they can call it the Creeping in the Dark album. Since they like to, or they could call it Dazed and Confused because they like to use drugs on people, right? Just I don't have to put any effort into this. I can crack these jokes while I'm asleep. Like when they give you drugs and put you to sleep, and then they put the oil on you and do you in, right? Like you see how easy this is? Kind of like when you put baby oil on someone, and you see where I'm going with this? No, because you went to a Diddy party and you're asleep on the floor, and they made that movie blink twice because of that, probably. Yeah. So we got that going on, and so you got R. Kelly and him in prison. So that's going to be something. So it's going to be a pissy, greasy mess in there. So yeah, it's going to be something. All right. Hope everybody's ready for that. Yeah, I am. Let me tell you something else. If he does accidentally sliding up and down your body, yeah, that's what they do. I will say this though. He's in a position right now. Oh, that's nice. That's cooling down. Very nice. He's in a position right now where people think that he's going to turn. And he might flip. Who knows, You got human trafficking charges on you. Shit, you are not going to see daylight ever again. Well, your yachts and stuff, you ain't going to be doing that. There ain't going to be no Bad Boy Summer, no. Yeah, so, let's see. I woke up at a Diddy party and found my left butt cheek missing. Yeah, you never know. You never know, You go to sleep. Don't ever pass out at a Diddy party. It's like being in a mosh pit. You never fall down on the ground. Don't ever hit the ground. You gotta keep your ass from falling on the ground. Same thing, but that's hard to do at a Diddy party because, there's baby oil all over the place. So falling down the ground is almost impossible. But if you do, he's going to do you in. That's the name of the game. So the rumor has it, I guess the next bad boy going to go down, I'm not saying Bad Boy Entertainment, right? But the next one, let's say the Jay-Z is going to go down, but we don't know. He might. All these people play the same game. They blackmail each other. They do this sick shit where they invite you to come in, get you on something, blackmail you, and then they that way they can keep doing their debaucherous stuff. You know, but and Diddy was I don't know, man. He was diddling too many buns and diddled the right butt, and that butt didn't like being diddled, and now he's in some trouble. It's a slippery slope when you get in trouble, just like with baby oil, you know. And speaking of which, I wonder, since Johnson & Johnson's got this lawsuit going on about them having talcum powder, you know, baby powder for females, giving them cancer, that they're going to have to go bankrupt. But I don't think they will, because Diddy's put in a lot of money in buying baby oil from them, right? You know, because that's what he likes to do, since he likes to be, you know, sliding all over the place like a slip and slide. And then he likes to make sure his victims don't get away. You know, it's easy to keep you pinned down when you can't touch the ground, right? But what do I know? I'm just an artist. No, I don't think he's going to diddle anybody. I don't think anybody's going to diddle him. I think what he's going to do is he's going to get in there. Let's just say if he makes it. That's the biggest thing. If he makes it. You know, he's playing with some big league people. He's rubbing elbows and butts and crotches against butts with some powerful people, you know. And when you're grinding around on powerful asses, you know, not everything, you know, your situation's a little bit different. So, you know, and that's what he was diddling around, you know, and it was easy for him to diddle around because he had all that baby oil, right? So it was easy for him to just slide on into someone's DMs or buns, right? Because he had all that baby oil. Johnson & Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, high quality, really smooth stuff, keeps your skin soft, right? Keeps your skin soft, and keeps you from being able to get away as well. You know, grease you up with that baby oil. Yeah, so I want to stop steamrolling you guys with that, because you know I'm going to be silly with it, right? Because that's what I do. I just sit here and just keep that bullshit train running. Oh man. Okay, so that's good. It's cooled down a little bit. The beautiful thing about using calligraphy oil ink or Indian ink is it dries fast. So you can do whatever you're doing quickly, but you have to be precise because it gets messy very fast, right? So, you know, it's like that saying, measure once, measure twice, cut once. I was about to say measure once, cut 17 times, but that's not how that's supposed to work. But yeah, so there's that. There's Diddy diddling. You know, we got all kinds of wild stuff going on in the world that we live in, boy. Got a wild world we live in. But it's interesting. I have to say, this is the most interesting this world has been in a while. You know, like it's just what a time to be alive. I will say that. What a time. Anything else? Anybody got anything else? We already got this train started, so I might as well keep it going. What else you guys got? I'm over here drawing. I'm over here painting. So I can't just do everything, baby. Come on now. You guys gotta figure out something. Now we got warmed up. We got some people coming in and out. You know, got people showing up. A nice little crowd going, you know. Look at that energy. Oh, what the hell is that? A scab? What did I do? I'm poking myself and down.
Eyebrow.
Oh man, nothing else? Nobody's got nothing else. Come on. Come on, something. I know you guys are typing. I want to keep giving you grief. Type. Faster. You type slow. That's no energy. You will get deducted points from the yes for you having slow typing capabilities. We'll put you in the no chamber. No. Would you like to know what the no chamber is? The no chamber is basically an airlock. We take you into space and just dump you out there. You just flip like that. Like the end of the song. Just round. Off in space. You know? That's all he's got is just one white eye. That's it. What? What? How do you get in trouble for child endangerment? You don't have any kids. Oh boy, I love that. Ma'am, you are under arrest for child endangerment of these children that don't exist. What, these cardboard cutouts? You just threw Timmy and Susan are in danger. You need to come with us. Oh, that's insanity. How the hell do you even get caught up in something like that? Like, these kids aren't even real, but you endanger them. What was it like? Oh, did she get busted for some Sims children she neglected because she didn't log in? Is that what happened? Someone said your Sims children are dying, and they said you are endangering your children. We're here to bust you. Like, how do you even do this? What? You see, yeah, the cops really fucked up. That one because the only thing, the first names. You know, that's happened to many people I know. That they run into an issue because everybody's got their first name is like, you know, the same, or the first and last name are the same, or all three parts of your name are the same, and then you run into issues with that. That's so stupid. It's like, oh well, you know, it's oh, I hit a touchy subject if I say this. Let's go on ahead. I'm gonna pull somebody's ball hair right off. Alright, I'm not saying that to do anything in an extremist manner when I say this. I'm saying this because it makes sense. Not everybody needs to be a police officer. Not everybody needs to be a cop. There's some people who are not qualified for it, regardless if they can physically pass the damn test. Some people just ain't cut for it. Alright? That's just true. How can you get something like that? You hear about this all the time. Oh man, people busting into someone's house on whatever, and it's like, well, this is the last known location that the person did that, and they can very tape.
And we didn't see nobody here. But we did see people in the house, even though they were defending themselves. Or in this case, you have children. Let's check the house. There's no children in here. You're under arrest for endangering children that don't exist. Good job. Good job, cop. Good job. You got the Dumbass of the Day award. That's what you get. Let's bring that back. Let's award people for being dumbasses. That's what we need to do. No more participation awards. Just award people for being what they are, dumb. Man, what a world we live in, boy. You get arrested you get in trouble for that. What the hell? Yeah, and the woman who was arrested didn't have the same last name. Get out of here. 20 years older than the actual person. Boy, yeah, that'd be like them coming to me and say, we have a description of you. I'm like, right, and you all have seen my face. And they say like, oh, we're looking for a white male, and I just look at them and chuckle, and then they tell me to turn around. What is this? What is this? Did you even did you even do a simple I don't know? Can you read? That's the first thing. That's the first thing I would ask that cop. It's like, can you read this? What does this say? Cow, right? Can you read that? You know, it probably would have killed me, but I don't care. Running around here, not even the last same name. Get out of here. I could see it if it was the last name, but shit, that's dumb. That's dumb. Well, Mel, you don't understand what it's like to be one of the first responders. They're out there risking their lives every day. I understand what they're doing. Surprisingly, I have people I know that are part of the first responder group, and that's an amazing thing to do. But man, what? Let's see. Yeah, the woman who was wow. I had to read that again. I couldn't believe that. Like, why? And they wonder why people have such an issue. They wonder why. Like, I don't understand why these individuals have a problem with authority just because we're trying to help. No, you're not. You can't even get something as simple as like, who lives here? Who lives here? I don't know. Did you even check to see if they had the same last name? No, we're just going in and just kick the door and shoot everybody in the house, right? Just kill everybody. I don't know, man. It's just this is just starting to become a thing. Like, it would be like if you had an animal in your house, like a dog or a cat, or a chupacabra or something like that, right? And hey, some people got exotic animals. Someone's got a chupacabra out there chained up in their basement somewhere. All right, this is the United States. People got weird shit in their houses. And so you got that going on. You got it's like I don't know. That's the most baffling thing. Thank you there, Sloth. That was the one for tonight. I appreciate that. Unless if anybody got a story to top that, I think that might be the story of the night. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a segment called Story of the Night. Anybody find the story that they want to share, you put it in there, and that's what we'll do. Anybody else got a story for the night? Because that was it. I think you might have won there, Sloth. Oh, I will say something. So today, oh man, we got to see a dually truck. I guess this thing had to be like a Dodge Ram, 2500 series or something bigger than that, right? 4-door cab, full extended, back, right? The Yeehaw Deluxe, right? Got cut in, and the truck tilted to the left front, like passenger side just tilted down. Wheel came off the truck. And grounded in the ground. Just bloop, just fell off in the parking lot. Crazy. I mean, like, what do you do with that? Like, it just came right off the axle, just bowed, just right there in the street. Yeah, like, lug nuts, man. People don't pay attention when you put your lug nuts on, man. They always do that, and especially when you got bigger wheels. These wheels were, of course, bigger wheels, and I mean, it was a work truck, but I never understood why people want to put nice wheels on a work truck. It just baffles me. I don't get that. That's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's like you're just asking for. It's just like you're asking for it. It's like having money duct taped to your chest. I mean, screw your chest hair. I'm taking that money. There we go. Alright, so we can do this now. I don't know why I grabbed it like I was trying to eat with it. I don't know, it's bizarre. Oh yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. There we go. Oh man, we're already at 10:30. I didn't even realize it. Well, you know the saying, time flies when you're having fun. And we basically almost got 2 pictures completely done tonight, which is great. Clearing up that roster. There we go. Let's see if I add a little hint to what is this? Who is this? Lori and Chad Daybell murdered their children because they believed the children were turning into zombies. Who is that? Wait, do I know them? Sean, do I know those people? Lori and Chad Daybell. Let's check that out. Let me look that up. Let me see what that is. Sean over here throwing up something about children being zombies, and he just drop a nugget and walk away. Okay, I see what you're doing. Let me see this. Oh, no good. Ooh, boy. No joke, they thought their children were zombies. Let's see what's happening here. I mean, with the name Chad, I mean, you can't ever expect anything really going to be good coming from that, right? Wait, when did this happen? Wow, this happened in June. They were sentenced to death Saturday upon recommendations of the jury. First-degree murder and conspiracy of killing a child. Wow, jeez, man. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. They're all over court TV. I don't have cable much anymore. See. This right here, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mentioned before. Everybody think, oh, look at them. They look like they're such nice, held-together, nice people. Put together, they look normal. They over here slaughtering children. He wears a tie. She wears a dress. He's wearing khakis and slacks, and he looks well put together. Butcherer. Walking around like Dolph Lundgren from Universal Soldier with a bunch of little hands on him all around his neck. Look at hands! What the hell is wrong with these people? And I don't have any remorse for these people, man. They're monsters. And we're going to see more of this. This isn't something that is just new. This is going to become part of our norm in society. Because these people are diabolical, and they don't go anywhere. They just keep breeding. It's like they're made in a damn, some form of a damn shop. Like they just keep coming out. They keep popping up, keep showing up. Everybody keeps like, why do you, if you don't want children, don't have them, and stop having damn kids just because you think it's gonna save your relationship. Your relationship is shit. Let it go. Damn. You don't need to bring another life into this world to butcher them because shit ain't going right for you, and then you think, well, the only way to do it is double down, put an X in this baby. Like, who's thinking like that? Who's thinking like that? I know that we're mad in here, but damn, none of us are like doing that. All right, so don't be so hard on yourself, mad ones. If you think, oh man, I'm crazy, I don't think you're not over there doing what those people are doing. Exactly, you should cry an ocean for them. For what? Wow, man, just hideous. Sick world we live in, man. So sad. I hate that. Wow, Sean came in here with a whole banger of a story. Jeez, dude. All right. Well, I think that's Anybody got anything to top that? Man, talk about just, I'm out here being wild with a person. And see, that's the most deceptive thing, too. Like, don't be beguiled because someone dresses nice and they talk well. You know, not everybody that... See, that's the thing. Everybody thinks that a person... And I wouldn't be surprised a lot of people are like, man, I had no idea that that man was like that. I didn't know that they were like that. They seemed to be such nice individuals. They paid their taxes and they were down here for the potlucks and they always were nice and they always got their grass cut. Yeah, of course, because you know you gotta be the sheep, right? And the wolves, you know, the wolf in sheep clothing. You gotta be that. People are diabolical, man. Ugh. I don't even know what to think right now. That really got me. Shit. Now I'm over it. Whew, we're almost done here, guys. Oh yeah, I like that door. Boy. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. Got it. Fixed it. Had to fix that. Now I gotta let this sit and dry and all that fun jazz, right? So, this is almost done, which I'm very happy about. We're almost finished with this. I've been trying to get this done for a minute. So, let me try to put this lid back on. Dadgummit. Ah. There we go. Yep. Alright. So. Wow. There. Ta-da! Done. So we know that we're done with this. This is going up on... Actually, this is going over here. That's where the current situation is going on. For those of you that didn't see the board, there's the board. This is where we will start probably auctioning these off soon. Probably. Maybe do something near Halloween or my raffle something. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I can do whatever I want. Biggest problem is yeah, the biggest issue is shipping. So, but if you are interested, let me know. Those of you that are part of the Discord, that's good. I can throw that back up. I should just put that up in the about. So, actually, I'll throw that link in here. For those of you that want to join the Discord, remember, I'm trying to keep this as a nice community. So, even though there aren't many rules up, there aren't really any rules as of right now posted, but we are enforcing them, and there are people in there that do enforce them. So, just like in here, don't act a fool and don't be acting crazy and causing problems for others. We will know you will be found. Like, how would you, Mel? How would you know? How would you know? Let's just say we have many strong people in the Yes organization. So, oh, what is this? Did it sign me out of the chat? Really? How petty are you? Paste. There we go. There, so it's pinned up at the top for those of you that want to take a look at that real quick and click on that. But I think we're probably going to get ready to get out of here. It looks like it's about that time. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Definitely Tuesday we got a new picture that we're going to be working on. Going to be doing some new stuff. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to be doing images for a coloring book or if I'm going to be working on a comic book. One of the two. But definitely comics are going to be coming back up soon, so we're probably going to be doing that probably for the rest of this year. So if you don't want to see me working on a comic book and doing anything with the comic book, I guess you could just come and see me on Sundays when I paint. Painting will still be the same, but I need to put more work into that. So if you want to come with me for a journey from basically, I don't know, probably starting majorly in October to probably till January, I'm going to be working on comics and, try to get something done. So, anyways, you mad ones know what's going on. I hope you all have a good night. I will see you Tuesday. Probably have a little bit more sleep. That should work out for me. But anyways, you guys stay mad, be good. Be good at it. We'll see you soon. Alright, bye.